You ready for these questions?
Yeah. I guess we can go ahead and get into it. Which one you want to start with?
All right.
The emojis or the?
Yeah, go for that one. Go for that one.
Nah, hold on. Let's do. Is texting K the rudest response ever? How about that?
Is texting K? I feel like, yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Think so?
Yeah.
If I send you a long paragraph, you say K.
I just think if you say anything to me and you say K, like that's.
Oh, just
Yeah.
hey yo, I'm finna go to the
Even
K.
okay to me sometimes, like the full
The
spelled out.
OK
Nah,
or
just the full spelled out okay to anything I say. I feel offended just a little bit, if I'm being honest.
just the full spelled out OK.
Yeah, like no exclamation point, no period, no anything. If you just say okay, I do get offended. I'm just being honest,
Wow. Okay.
and I do that myself.
Damn. My bad. I didn't know what to say to that. No, I don't know. I feel like
I took offense.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say like okay is like well I'm not gonna say K.
Hmm.
Like somebody seems like randomly I had put this story up there on Instagram like literally like a couple hours ago, and this one girl like commented. I think it was I had put a post up. It was like wow like modern dating sucks. And
Uh
this one girl, she put like this long thing in my DMs, just like a long paragraph. And I didn't read the whole thing. I knew who it was from. And I was just like, well, I hope you're doing well. You know, I wasn't
huh.
reading all that. I was like scanning, I was skimming some things. But,
She felt. Why did she feel inclined to respond though?
well, I kind of like, I know her, but we're not like close.
Okay.
So it's just like, okay, well, I don't know why you felt the need to,
To send you a
yeah, send
paragraph.
that long paragraph like that. Yeah, like I wasn't gonna read that. So usually when somebody says something like that, I read like the first couple like
The first
words,
sentence
and then
and
like
then
the
the
last
last
couple
sentence.
words, and then I'll be like, "Congratulations," or "I'm so sorry."
Just,
But so
just to
yeah,
show
like
that you were listening.
just because just find that little middle ground. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I think
but I don't think K should ever be sent as far as
I feel
like
like you shouldn't
a
say
normal
that.
conversation.
I
Because
feel like
even
you
if you,
shouldn't say if you're a guy.
I don't think you should say it. Period.
I mean, fair, but I don't think no man should be like K. So
Nah, because that's yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Because I get petty like that. So
yeah, yeah. You will argue to the bone, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, like that dude at the food truck.
Um, is ghosting someone a legitimate exit strategy?
Absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah. How
absolutely.
many
Well,
times?
I think it depends on the situation. If you know, like y'all are really just not gonna like Bob, and it's really like it's not been that long. It's been maybe like a week
Mhm.
or whatever, and y'all don't text that much throughout the day because schedules. I don't think it's really like any hard feelings right there. Now, if y'all then like went on like multiple dates and then you just like ghost out of nowhere, then
Mhm.
I think it's like one of those things where like, all right, like damn, like what the heck happened?
Mhm.
So especially if it's never been like any type of like confusion as to where y'all stand while y'all talking, and then it's just the little silent just slide out. You know what I'm saying? So
So I recently had to reach out and apologize for doing that into the new year. But essentially, I feel like
who'd you do that with? No, don't worry about it.
I ghost in
Don't worry
in
about
real life too. Like mid conversation, if I feel like I have nothing to say, I just walk away. Like sometimes, if it's like a group setting,
it. Mm-hmm.
expect like as long as it's not just me and another person, and I don't feel like I have anything to contribute to the conversation, I just walk away, and I don't feel bad about it because I feel like at that point you get like 5 years from me and a huh, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't have anything else to say.
You exhausted all my dialogue.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
man.
it's like I give you the smile, like yeah, yeah, uh huh.
A word.
Like, I don't even
Dang.
say a word because sometimes it be the type of people. So at my job, I do this a lot, and
Hmm.
everybody's called me out on it. They're like, "You just like walking away when I'm talking to you, and you don't say nothing." And I just sit there and like, I don't know what you want me to respond with, so I just walk away after hearing certain stuff. And so, I think it's the perfect strategy um, if you're not good with your words, and I'm not good with my words.
Nah, I feel you on that. Straight up, straight up. I usually be trying to like look. I'm like, what's that over there? And then they're like, "What's that?" And then I try to leave.
Yeah. So you try to distract them and then walk away. So how do you do it through text?
In text, I
Yeah.
just leave it on red.
So you don't like kind of like. Well, you said you ease them into it. Like for me, if I ghost, like I'll the way I do it is I'll say like I'll end the conversation like good night or like whatever,
Oh, and then the
and
next
then the
day,
next day you won't hear nothing.
damn.
Yeah,
Hey man,
because at least at that point, like I ended it off on like a farewell. Like
a
yeah,
farewell.
it's just like, and that's why I had to go back and like apologize because the person had reached out, I think, and and asked me a question, and I was just like, yeah, like my fault. I do this a lot, but I'm a bad texter though.
Yeah, you are.
So like
You are.
I'm very bad. I'm a very bad texter. So I just feel like it's just it should be understood when it comes from me. You know, no hard feelings, and it wasn't, but I think it's a great exit strategy.
No, let's do the emojis. There it is. There it is.
Which one are emojis ruining our ability to write properly?
Heck yeah. Bro, there's so many new emojis out. I don't even know what they mean. Like it's one I got sent. It was like a head. It was like smiling, but it was looking down, and it was like shaking like this. Like it was in like that. Like,
It's just like not like it's like a
and I thought it meant like. But then I looked it up. It said no. It's to express like genuine like happiness or enthusiasm or something. I said, who does that in real life? Like no one does that action.
like.
Like, that'd be like if people make that face,
What
it's
if
like,
it's like
oh
when
boy, you don't know.
when you ate something good or when like you get hit with the spirit, you just like oof, like one of those.
Nah,
No,
no, I
Alright.
couldn't see that.
The ones I don't get is like the weird fairy tale, like the fairies and
Just a
the
fairy.
zombies.
It's
But
a
like,
zombie.
what purpose do we have with those?
Halloween. I don't know.
So you're gonna go, you put all those emojis for one day out the year that you don't not even gonna use all of them for.
They got water guns up there. Who you gonna use a water gun?
You know, we don't promote gun violence.
Correct, but they can't see that. They can't see that, and that's for protection.
We don't promote gun violence.
That's
But
for
like,
protection.
what? How often are you gonna send a zombie emoji? Like,
True.
like what do you need that for? And they have different iterations of a zombie emoji. For what? So I feel like
Different iterations of it.
yeah, they got
Oh, you
like
talking about like he's got like the head and then like the body?
yeah, they got the yeah like the head and then just the body. They got different kinds of zombies. I'm just like it's meaningless. And then all these Lord of the Ring fairy tale like all that stuff is just stupid.
Bro, you sound like a hater.
Like,
I don't know.
like
I
this
think
Rockstar one, like
Rockstar.
yeah. Like when have you ever sent a Rockstar emoji?
Concert. I don't
Then they got these superheroes, super villains, all this stuff. A troll. I just don't get it. So I've never seen somebody like text like nothing but emojis, but I do think it gets to a point where like they
Wait. What you just say?
like how like when we were in high school and we send a bunch of emojis to express like I don't get that a lot, and I don't try to send emojis a lot. So like I don't, for me personally, like I don't think it's ruining my capability of writing or like texting, but like I know some people like if you don't send them like an emoji after a certain context, they like take offense to it.
I can see that though.
So
I
I
can see
feel
that.
like that's the only way I feel like mess people up. But outside of that, like I don't know. I don't really send emojis or really like try to like understand it outside of the laughing one and the crying one. And stuff
Yeah, the
like
regular
that.
ones.
Yeah,
The 100 emoji.
I don't like that either, man. That's the hood emojis, bro.
No,
I
man.
don't like seeing the
No.
or the money one when
The
people be
money
saying
one.
yeah, like the
The
one
bags.
no the
Or
one
just
with
like
the one with the wings on it.
Oh, I hate those.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I hate
People
those.
be having it in their bios and everything like that.
Oh.
I hate those. I feel like that should be like
No, you remember,
off the next update.
you remember when people used to always try to do creative things with their bios? They'd be like under construction, and then have like
It's
the little
just-
construction emojis and stuff.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, this is so corny. But
Or
it
the
was like
100% loading one, and then it has like the battery and it's like charging. Yeah.
I used to put mine in like I think I put like loading on there, but I made it look like how it would if you.
That's
was,
what
like,
I did on my old
I used
Facebook.
to, and they used to be like,
account
bro,
when I
your
was in
junk is not loading. I'd be like, yeah, sure. So
I wonder how things would have been if we had emojis like in middle school. Like those times when you made
we
like
did have emojis in middle school.
no, I'm talking about the days where like when you had like a Facebook and like people were doing all types of weird crap to they profile pictures. You know what I'm talking about?
Talking about all the filters and
the
shit,
filter
and the little
And-
cannon.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
The whole remember when jerking was a thing and then people make like jerking posters and stuff like that.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, if we had emojis back then, that would have been. Because I don't know what Facebook. Because I only used Facebook, and I did that when I was like in sixth grade, and then I was just like they had like all types of weird like the dinosaur little picture. And,
Oh, the little
Yeah.
costume, the dinosaur costume.
I don't know if it was a costume. It was just a little dinosaur cartoon or whatnot. And
Okay.
the girls be doing the weird heart, and it has like the hearts all around it and all that stuff.
Don't forget about the duck face.
Or the hood poses, or they
Light skin pose, all that, man.
Oh, and they had like a bunch of. There was this one guy that had a whole bunch of snapbacks, and every picture he had 5 different snapbacks. I don't even understand like how he like what he did with them,
Mm-hmm.
because that was back in like he was 2 years older than me, and so that was back in middle school. So like now I'm just thinking like you have a whole bunch of hats for no reason. Just for the pictures, because
He wearing them.
Not like
He would
not
never wear
really.
them in public.
He would just wear it like on his belt loop.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Who
I
wa-
used to do that too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah?
Because it looked so weird on my head. But I used to be like, nah, man. I used to have a Superman one, and I used to, bro. That was like my first one. So that was like my baby. So
Remember them cartoon book bags?
the SpongeBob.
Yeah,
You remember them
Sonic?
gangster T-shirts with the gangster SpongeBob and the
Yeah. And then the which one? Super Mario.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
that junk was
remember
at
that
the
one.
mall kiosk.
For real?
Yeah.
See, I wasn't at that time. I wasn't allowed to go to the mall
Why not?
because the way our upbringing was, I couldn't go to the mall, and so I had to just go straight home. While my friends was like hanging out the mall.
All right. I'm sorry, bro. You weren't missing much though.
Yeah, now that I'm older now, like, and I see them kids at the mall, I be like, dang, I'm kind of glad I was at home. I was sad, but I was glad I was at home.
Nah, what I used to hate was like when the the dudes that be cleaning shoes and stuff.
It's still there, man.
Yeah, they still there, but they like keep getting. Well, I think they were more aggressive back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. Now they're a little bit. They can catch you, but yeah, usually I like to like walk by when it's like a big crowd. So it's like they got too many people.
I
And
just
be-
say no, man.
Oh yeah, of course, but I'm just still
just say
saying though,
no.
it's one of those things because they gonna keep. Hey, bro, for real, like hey.
Cause,
But no.
my thing is, I remember there was one time I was with Q,
Mm-hmm.
and me and him, I forgot what we were doing. I'm not sure if it was. I think I had shoes on, but I didn't want him to touch my shoes.
Uh-huh.
He looked at Q, saw he had Crocs on, and asked him, "Hey, can I clean?" I'm like, "Bro, what are you trying to get out of this?
Trying to get
Like,
that tip.
Like, what are you trying to like promote?" Because at that point, you just, I mean, I know you're doing your job, but it's not that deep. And so I just tell him no. And it'll be the guys. I'm not gonna judge. I was gonna say it'd be like guys that like can't not saying like they're trying to do better with themselves,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like they could do better than that. If I'm being honest.
You know what's crazy? That brings up a story. When I was with AJ, and me and AJ was at the mall for some reason. I think I was
Yeah.
getting something, and I was just like, "Yo, AJ," you want to get out the house, when I gotta go to the mall, you on the way, so you want to come? And he's like, yeah. I was like, all right, bet. So I go pick up AJ. We go to the mall. I think I was going in and get like some kind of like shirt or something. But we passed by like the little jewelry kiosk. And
Is it with the white dude?
no, it was all girls that was working there. It was like three girls. It was like 2 black girls and 1 white girl, and that was just like, it was like, yeah, y'all want to get some jewelry for like your ladies? It was like, oh no, thanks, we're okay. And they kept hassling, and then they was like, what y'all gave something? I was like, you ain't getting no sale now. You ain't getting no sale. So I was like, that was so aggressive. Like
they straight up came out and asked that?
Yeah. They was like, dang, what y'all gave something?
When was this?
This was a while ago. This was probably like back in like 2018. Yeah, it was a while ago.
I would have came back with something witty,
but who's your manager? But I was, bro. That junk looked terrible. It wasn't even
what,
like
the jewelry.
Like it wasn't like nothing. I can get all that. You could get all that at like the beauty store or whatever.
Were they young?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
They were like probably like our age, maybe like a little bit younger, like So
yeah, well, at that time, that's all they knew.
No, man, that was no.
So you didn't buy nothing from him?
Hell no, I ain't buy nothing from him.
Why not?
What you mean? Why not?
Yeah.
I don't need the.
You don't want to get there for your mans?
He said, huh? No, bro. No, bro. So
yeah, those are times. But yeah,
assuming my preference like that, absolutely not. But yeah, bro. So all in all, funny stories always.
Let me see.
What's the last one?
The last one?
All right. What if the animals could talk? Which one would be the rudest species?
I got one after that one. You said if animals.
Which one you want to do first?
Is it acceptable to use voice notes instead of texting?
It depends on who you are.
What do you mean?
All right. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna take a break.
So, is it acceptable to send a voice note instead of texting?
Acceptable to send a voice. You can send a voice message anyway, though.
Yeah. But what if you're long-winded and you send like?
You can send. Wait, is there a cutoff for a voice message?
I think so. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like.
What's your attention span for the voice message?
Maybe a minute and a half.
A minute and okay. That's very okay. Anything over 30 seconds is yeah.
But in my defense, I feel like you never know what a person is truly trying to say. And then also with voice notes, I don't like them because I feel like if you send me a voice note that's like 2 minutes, then I gotta send you something 2 minutes long. Because I feel like if I send you something that's 15 seconds, that's disrespectful, and I don't like that feeling. So like, if you send me a voice note, like I 9 times out of 10 like will like just text you, or if I try to send one, like I'm only trying to just match your energy, and I don't like doing that. So I'd rather just call you.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that'd be a lot easier just to call though.
But some people
or FaceTime.
Some people don't opt. I think it's like people that just be busy. They just be trying to. Oh, let me send a voice note real quick.
I mean, I get that.
And if it's like 3 minutes long, I'm like, I could just call you, but and we didn't have to go through
a
this.
3 minute long voice note. Yeah, no. Just call me.
The older you get, the longer the messages be, man. I'm
what?
not gonna lie. Because my grandma be sending me like 5 minute long.
That's your grandma though.
And it's just the same. She's just reiterating the same thing. I just need some help. You know, can you go to the store
I just need some help?
Can buy me something? I don't know what you got going on, but this is what.
Why they always started off with that?
Look, I don't know what you got going on. I hope you're doing well. It's your grandma. If you didn't know who it was,
say that first.
You know, I'm just here checking on you. Hope you didn't forget about me. I'm like, yo, like, you can skip the formalities. Just send me what you want.
She got an intro.
Yeah, like, bro, just to ask
intro.
me to go get something from the grocery store. I'm like, okay.
Now my grandma should be like, hey, Say, but hey, Carrington, this is Grandma. I'm like, I got your number saved, Grandma. I know who you are.
Yeah.
But yeah, she always do that. But I think it just depends on the person. But honestly, I guess you can get away with it if that's your preferred method of contact, which I know it is for some people, just because like you get to hear that voice, and also too, if y'all in like an argument or something, the tone.
I'm not. If
The tone.
if we're in an argument, you send me a voice note. I'm not listening to it.
Okay, I can understand that.
I'm not listening to it.
But
I'm immediately deleting it because at that point you set yourself up.
what, you gonna curse him out or something?
No, I'm like, why are you? If you're mad, if you're that mad to sit on the phone and just talk, record yourself, and press send instead of just picking up the phone to call me, like that. At that point, like I don't.
It's the same thing. You will get chewed out either way.
But at least you have the audacity to let me see, like, to listen to you like live. But if you're mad, it's like the same. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not judging anybody that does it. It's like the same thing. If you pick up your phone or camera or whatever, record yourself crying and just crying on the camera, like at that point, like you set yourself up.
Wait a minute, crying on the camera?
Yeah, like Tyrese when he was going through it.
Oh my
God. Social media will not feel anything.
But I'm saying, like, if you send me a voice note, and you're like, we're in an argument, and you text me, well, why didn't you respond? I'm gonna be like, I didn't get it.
I didn't get it. All right.
I'm just say I didn't get it. Because at that point, that doesn't make sense. Like, why would you just what?
I was gonna say because we didn't get to do the topic last time because y'all didn't stay on topic. So,
what's the topic?
Worst first date spots.
Oh, worst first date spots?
Like what in the selection? Okay, I got a controversial one. I'm gonna say the crib. It can work. It can work.
The worst.
Well, it's controversial, so it can turn out really good or really bad. And I'm not talking about smashing, but if they let you smash first date at your house, you need to be on high alert, and probably get checked out. But
what if you just liked? All right, I digress.
Anyway, so in that situation, it's both sides of the coin because you can check out how they're living.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I peeped that you're already dirty. Most of the time, your car gonna tell me that if you're dirty or not.
You can forgive a car though.
No.
You can forgive a car.
You're gonna be in that more than anything else.
Yeah, but
you tell me you got all these bottles. Your car junky, ain't it?
No, my car clean. I just got an umbrella.
I've been in your car a couple times, dog.
You can go in there right now. It's clean.
No, bro.
I just got my book bag and my umbrella.
You said what?
I said I just got my book bag and my umbrella. But it's usually I usually keep my car clean.
All right. Well, hey.
But I'm saying and I'm saying this for the grace of, because I know how most people can get, especially women. Like, because I had a coworker, and she was she was going through like esthetician school or whatever, and so she had all of her like
books in there and stuff.
Books, that dummy head dolls and stuff like that, like that she be doing or whatever. I mean, I can get that.
I can get that because you ripping and running everywhere. I get that, but to a certain degree, all right, on your day off, yeah, you need to do something. You need to recalibrate. Yeah, hell yeah.
So like on the first date, and you all right, say for instance, boom, your car don't work.
Your car don't work?
Your car don't just stay with me. Your car don't work.
Okay.
You ask her, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, my car's in the shop right now. I need, you got this day coming up.
That's the default though. Why dudes be doing that though?
What?
Like, I remember I had my car was actually in the shop, and they thought I didn't have a car, So it's just like,
because it's just a set. It sounds like a setup.
And then I didn't get my car for like a couple months, so it was looking more like I was for real. I was like, no, I got a car. Like, don't even play. Yeah, I was like, this is my car right here.
Did you show her a picture with you beside the car?
She was just like, you ain't gotta lie. I was like,
okay.
But yeah.
But I'm saying, like, and she picks you up first date.
Oh no! First of all,
and
I'm
her
getting
car
picked
is
up.
junky.
I'm getting picked up.
Yeah,
Oh
because your
no,
car is in the shop
no,
and her car is
bro.
junky. You judging her?
No, because I ain't got no ride. But
That's what I'm saying. Like, regardless of the fact, I feel like there's grace. You can give. I feel like personally, like as long as it ain't like stains in your seats and stuff like that, like you just got stuff, like you got bugs or whatever. I
Mhm.
give you grace because
Okay, yeah.
people live out their cars literally. Sometimes you can even have clothes. I give you grace on that.
No, the
No,
clothes take it too far.
clothes is for
Clothes
real.
go too far.
For real.
Too far.
I
'Cause
mean, I'm not
why you
saying
got
that.
that in there?
Huh?
Why you got all that in there?
Because they be moving. I like. There's people that actually be like ripping and running and like don't have time to go home, change and all that. So
I
I'm just maybe that's just me. I'm just understanding like that. But I feel like I wouldn't judge somebody based off of that alone, unless it's like they have a habitual like they're like habitually unkempt. Like if they just seem like they don't have everything all together, then I can understand. But if it's like, oh yeah, my car is just like this, and then once in a while they do clean it. It's just that you caught them on a bad day.
okay.
But
I give them grace. If it's
so
next time it's clean, then I'll be like, all right,
if
cool.
it's the
But if
first
it's
date,
constantly junky,
I'm not judging. But um, worst if I'm so back to the topic. If I'm thinking about worst first date,
I didn't get to explain my house. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but go ahead. I ain't getting to explain mine. See, this what be happening. They take the show over, and then next thing you know, I ain't got. It's been an hour, and then I get to the editing, and I be pissed off because half the sentences ain't finished. All right, but anyway, so let me just do mine real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So all right, so the crib first date controversial. I know, but it can turn out really well. So let's see. Let's say like she come over, you done cleaned up everything. Y'all might have a few things I need to do outside, but it could work. Y'all do like a little. You said what?
Like what?
Like take the trash cans out. Water the.
You gonna have her take the trash can?
She can take the recycling bin. It's the lighter one. And then water the grass. Yeah, heck yeah. Water the grass at night. Yeah. And then you can do it like with water guns. Bam. Make it fun. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, y'all can make a little DIY pizza. Something romantic right there. And then, you know what I'm saying, you can make a breakfast in the morning. Pancakes with the crispy edges. It'd be. I think it could work. To tell you the truth. I think it
So
could
she
work.
spent the night.
Spent the night. Yeah, absolutely.
You told her to bring the spend the night bag.
Huh?
Told her to bring the spend the night bag.
Oh, well, got a bed.
All right.
So I think it could work. I think it's controversial, but I think it could work though.
Did you have this conversation beforehand though? Because sometimes like you gotta like.
Well, she pulled up. I feel like we had this conversation then. You know what I'm saying? But I guess. But I feel like if she pulled up, then she didn't care.
So first date, you're gonna be like, hey, you just come to my house, like that. Like, how do you introduce that as a first
That's
date?
the question.
Like, how do you introduce?
You just like how you feel about coming over here? Yeah, how you feel about coming over here? I really don't.
What are we gonna do?
Well, we feed you. You know what I'm saying? And then we could. I don't want to say Netflix and
Feed
chill
me
because
what? It could be another Jeffrey
What?
Dahmer.
whoa,
One of
we can
those
take out or
situations.
something. You can bring the food and not have everything set up.
Okay.
Whatever, something like that. Or like I said, we can make a meal, whatever. So
Yes, it's
yeah, I think if you got wholesome, if you're a romantic, I put it like that, it can work. You know what I'm saying? You got everything set up. You got like little flowers on the ground, whatever. Well, not first date, but maybe second date, third date, whatever. However fast y'all are connecting, I think it could possibly work.
bringing her to the crib,
Mm-hmm. Now I'm telling you, what's the worst one? Church. That's the worst one.
taking a girl to church.
That's the worst one.
For real?
Mm-hmm. That's the worst one, bro.
Hold on. Why?
Well, I made out in church after hours. But it wasn't my church though. So,
Yo.
but it wasn't in the sanctuary. It was like in like a little like basement area that they had. So I think,
Just sinning.
yeah, man. It wasn't my idea. You know what I'm saying? Because I all started because
That's
I
how
was.
Adam got. That's how Adam got.
It all started. I was helping her with her phone battery, and her
then
phone messed up, and I needed to reset. So I took the battery out, and then I like let it sit for a second. I put it back in there, and then next thing you know, the power went out. Boom, lights went out. Right?
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah. And then handful of titty. Next thing you know, it was yeah, man. Hey, man, crazy times, man. So, but yeah, I think all in all, because I feel like you can't really do nothing. Like
At church?
yeah, like I mean you
listen
can
to the sermon.
No.
You
Yes,
take
obviously.
communion.
But I'm saying like you can't
You get saved.
you can't talk like that,
Yeah.
So I feel like it's like all right, and then what y'all gonna do after that? I mean,
Go
like,
eat.
yeah, I know, but I don't know. I just feel like it's not as like comfortable as a scene because you kind of got to be like best behavior.
So it ain't a good
you
date
know.
unless it goes your way.
No,
Yours
that's
how
absolutely
it
not.
happens
No. I'm just saying. I feel like it's one of those things where like you can't be like loud. You can't. You know what I'm
It
saying?
sound like that was a good date for you.
What?
Your experience at church.
Hey man, it wasn't my church, but all in all, it wasn't a bad experience. So, but hey, so
Say a bad date I've been on.
all right.
So I had met up with this girl,
Mm-hmm.
and she was and I wouldn't say bad. It was just weird. So I met her I was in Raleigh,
Mm-hmm.
and I was at a Jack Harlow concert. She was at a Young Blue concert. So we
Young
met.
Blue.
Yeah. At that time, he was hot.
Uh-huh.
We met up, and so we were just talking, getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not from Raleigh. She's from Rocky Mount, but she comes and hang out with Raleigh.
Uh-huh.
So I remember throughout the night, all I'm thinking is like how I'm gonna get home, because where she was taking me to in Raleigh was the ghetto, and I was kind of like, yo, like,
He was planning to escape.
yeah. So we went to this thing called something Monkey or something like that out in
All right.
Raleigh,
All right.
and so it was a very interesting experience because she knew everybody in there.
Mm-hmm. That's not a good song, but all right.
I don't care. She was
You
my
wouldn't
girl.
try.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it came to a point throughout the night where like everybody was just wasted, and this girl was like this older lady just started stripping on the dance floor, and I was kind of like, yo, like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
And she sitting there trying to have a conversation with me. It was just like, I ain't never been in a relationship before. And I'm like, I don't think this is the place we should have this conversation. I don't think this is the type of place we should have this conversation.
I
at.
usually don't do this.
Yeah.
But,
And I was just like, all right. Yeah. And since then, I ain't talked to her. Yeah. Ghosted. That's how you got to do it, man. Just good night. Went our separate ways.
Ghosting was the right thing to do in that situation.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I could tell you another situation.
No.
A weird date.
Because I ghosted that other girl. I don't know if you. I don't want to name drop, but I mean I'm not gonna name drop. But you might know. I think you were out there. It was like one night we was at the clock tower, and it was like late. I think it was like 10:30.
I think I remember this.
Yeah, and I like went back to like the dorm.
Yeah.
Worst idea ever. Like worst idea ever. But yeah, I basically ended up like ghosting like her too. Yeah, I just wasn't.
I could share. In my opinion, this
Mm-hmm.
wasn't bad
Mm-hmm.
because I enjoyed myself,
Mm-hmm.
but it was bad. So essentially, I told you I did security.
Yeah.
So it was the spot I did security at.
Quinceañera.
No. The spot I did security at
Mhm.
before it got shut down, they did like party like Mexican parties and whatnot. So it was at the night I was there. It was a girl that came up to me
Mhm.
and asked me to walk her to her car. She didn't speak English well, so I was just kind of like, okay, because the promoter, she came up to me, she was like, hey, she wants you to walk her to her car.
Mhm.
So in my head, I'm just like, what you need me for? There ain't nobody outside. So essentially, that was her attempt to like talk to me, like whatnot.
Oh, get your loan.
Yeah,
All right.
essentially. So when I peeped game, I was like, okay, but it was hard to peep game because she couldn't speak English well. So I'm just like, all right, whatever.
Mhm.
So I remember I didn't like she'll text me when she be there, but I'll never see her because she's with her peoples and I'm doing security.
Mhm.
So one night I was doing security at this other spot, and she texted me. She was like, "Hey, I want to come see you." So I was like, the spot I was at was like a hood booger spot. Like it was like,
Hood booger.
yeah,
All
it
right.
was a fight broke out that night.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
so I told her I was like, yeah, don't even come, because one of our guards got like got slumped by somebody and he got
Uh-huh.
stomped out. So I told her like, don't come, I'll come to you. So she took me to an after party.
Okay.
It was on Florida Street.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know where was it Hampton or Smith Homes is at?
Mhm.
You know that plaza across the
Mhm.
street that shut down?
Oh.
Yeah, it was over there. So this is our first time hanging out. So I called Q. I was like, hey bro, I'm going to this party. Hey, it's about to be lit. Come with me. He's like, all right, bet. Unbeknownst to
Is this
him,
the story we always talking about?
where I was in the like that trap house.
Yeah.
Yeah, until yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in the house. So we're in the party, and I'm seeing most of the guys I do security that normally know me,
Mhm.
and so I meet her cousin.
Uh-huh.
I look at his tattoos, and I was like, oh yeah, this guy's legit. This guy's legit. Like,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
because he's from Mexico. So I talked to
Okay.
him, and he looked at me, he looked at his cousin. He was like, if she like you, I like you. I was like, all right, bet. That's all I need.
Anything for family.
And so apparently the party got shut down
Mhm.
because they said there was four guys in the parking lot with ARs. I was like, oh, well, I've been in a situation like this before.
Before,
I know how to conduct
shit,
myself.
I had. But all
So
right.
we left. She told me to follow behind them.
Uh-huh.
So we followed behind them. We went to this like I guess his homeboy's house,
Mhm.
her cousin's homeboy's house,
Mhm.
and we were all I guess apparently was all gonna congregate there and then go to the next spot. But he eventually was like, nah, and he kicked everybody out. And me and Q stayed. So we in the house with like a bunch of strangers. Only person I knew was her.
Mhm.
And so she had it was her cousin and I guess his family member or whatnot like that. And so they were asking me, he's like, what's up with you and my cousin? I was like, I don't know. It's like we're just friends, we're cool. And then the one guy was just like doing this. And I was like, yo, like you gotta relax. So apparently throughout the night because we were just sitting waiting. So I'm like, why are we sitting here? Like, why can't we just go? Because I was like, hey, I'm about to go. She was like, no, 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 just stay. I was like, okay. And she was just, checking on me, seeing if I was okay.
Mhm.
So apparently, her cousin went into a room and he kept going back and forth. And then she went into the room. And then she
Okay.
came back out and she asked me a question. And she was like, hey, like, how do you feel if, like, you know, like if I bought somebody something? I was like, I don't care.
Bought somebody something?
Yeah, and I was like, "What did you buy?" She was like, "No, my cousin. It was for my cousin." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "What you get him?" And she was like, "A gun." And I was like, "Huh?" And she was like, "I was like, how much was it?" She said 2 G's. And I was like, "Huh?"
Damn.
And she had it in cash, and she showed me her purse. I was like, "Whoa,
Damn.
whoa."
Uh-oh.
So he comes out and he comes up to me. He was like, "Hey man, I just bought this." And he held it in his hand. Mind you, not all of them spoke like good English. So I turned to Q and I was like, he's gonna shoot me with this out loud. And I don't think they really heard me what I said. I was like, yo, he just he just told me he's gonna shoot me with this. And Q just he's just like, yo, like I just wanna go home. So throughout the night, we just stayed there. And then it was about like 8 in the morning. Q went to go get breakfast with this guy who didn't speak English. And he
Whoa.
came back. And so when they brought the food back, we left.
Mm-hmm.
So when we left, she came and walked me out. So I sat there and I processed everything. I said, I looked at her. I said, were those 4 guys with guns looking for your cousin? She stopped. She smiled at me. She was like, yeah. And I said, okay.
Yeah. Ghosting was right then to do.
Yeah. And I
Ghosting was
ghosted
right then to
that
do.
situation too. I had fun though. The party was nice,
I couldn't tell.
but everything else that transpired was crazy. I mean, I didn't feel unsafe.
You didn't feel unsafe?
Well, probably when I held the gun, I was like, dang, like if I do something wrong with his cousin, like he's gonna shoot me. But
More than likely.
I ain't never talked to her since that day, so that was probably, and
I'm
that
glad
wasn't
you
even
didn't.
my date though. So I don't. That was a bad date, but that wasn't my date. So I don't think that I could count that one for like.
No, that was horrible.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Was it?
Yes. What you mean? Was it? Yes.
The house was dirty too. Q can attest to this. Like we seen roaches everywhere.
Yeah, that was trap out for real.
It was bad, but
damn,
I had fun though. I got her cousin's blessing.
y'all got okay. I mean, all right, bro.
No,
Terrible.
I changed my ways.
Yeah,
I
I'm glad
changed
you
my
did.
ways.
Yeah, man. That's insane.
But nah, I feel like I didn't judge. Despite that wasn't her house, you know. It wasn't her cars, and you know.
I'm judging with the quickness. As soon as
Yeah.
they say, "Hey, follow it," no, I'm going home.
For real.
What you mean for real, bro? Ain't no way. So
maybe I need to change my lifestyle because I didn't,
mean, well, you didn't change your lifestyle now. I hope you
Yeah, I don't
you
do-
on to better things now.
yeah,
so,
I don't do that no more.
yeah, that's good, bro. Well, I think
That's been a topic.
yeah,
It's been a show.
Yeah. Well, y'all let us know what y'all thought about these topics. We were kind of doing something a little bit different this episode with these, of course, topics, as I said before. So, yeah, y'all let us know. Y'all rocking one. Y'all let us know if y'all want us to hit certain topics that y'all think are good ideas. And, yeah, we can just collab. So, yeah, y'all just shoot us and follow us on social medias at The Sideline Studios. That is The Sideline Studios. Probably like in that area. Again, I'm sorry about the last video. It did not drop. I have not looked at it. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, but it's on Spotify, so y'all go ahead and check it out on there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all listen to us. I mean, in your ear, little ASMR.
I think we're funny.
Absolutely. I think.
we're funny.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Funny enough to just listen to and not watch. You know?
Oh, you think so? I think the magic is in watching too, though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you better watch this shit. I mean, cause I be editing the hell out of these videos, man. So yeah, so I love y'all. Y'all, all love to y'all. So till then, y'all take care. Y'all be safe out here. I've been C Murder.
I'm still Kels.
Still kills.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey. Well. At the end of the day, it's been real, it's been trill, it's been surreal. Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later, so peace. All right.